need to go back to the store. I need to go back to the store. I need to go back to the store. I'm always at the grocery store. I'm always at the grocery store. Welcome back to yet another Discipline Diary. Today is Monday and it's actually a pretty slow start to the day. It's actually noon. I haven't eaten anything. I haven't drinking anything. It's actually a terrible start to the day. Not slow, but terrible. But we're going to get back into things, get into the flow of things. I have changed up my workout routine a bit, specifically my weight training. And I also have my new calories and macros that I am going to be doing for this week. So I will chat with y'all about that in a second. But first, if you're new here, hey girl, hey, my name is Janae and I make a lot of content focused on fitness, wellness, and self-development and helping you and I live our best healthy and active lives. So if that sounds like something you're into, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I post a lot of different content over there. Like this video if you are into the wellness tips, the vlog series, the showing you how to live a healthy life after massive weight loss. Comment down below and let me know what are the plans for April. We are officially in Q2 of 2025. So what are the goals? What are the things that you're striving for? Are you ready for spring that's going to turn into summer? Like, what's up? So, of course, I went to the store. I actually went to the store because I had to meet my husband to give him his work laptop. And since we were meeting at Walmart, I'm like, let me pop in and see. Plus, I took that time to film some short form content, pretty much the same thing as my grocery list, which I'll link it in the cards above. But I wanted to do it in short form so that way if somebody isn't subscribed to my YouTube channel, but they're on my TikTok and Instagram, they can get the information as well. But while I was in there, I did come across some goodies that I wanted to share with y'all. Okay, so y'all know in that grocery list video, I talked about like low carb option, high protein options, high fiber options. So if you are trying to do a taco night and you're worried about the shells. Now I know I showed y'all the soft tortillas that I be eating, but now we have a crunchy option. Okay, we have a crunchy option, which I am super excited about. Let me look at the macros. For 2 shells, it's 90 calories, 5 grams of fat, 2 grams of saturated fat. So I do like that. It's pretty low. 17 carbs, 11 grams of fiber, and 1 gram of protein. That's actually good for a corn tortilla. Oh yeah. Then I also got some like breadcrumb options. I saw this one particularly on TikTok by one of my friends I follow, and then this was right next to it. So they're called, they're panko crumbs, but they're made with pork rinds. And this might not be something that's new to people because back in my keto days, I knew that people were doing like smashing up pork rinds and making it as like breadcrumbs and stuff like that. But now I guess they have a brand of it and they come in 2 different flavors, but I just got the smoke flavor. It's pretty plain. For a serving of this is 80 calories, 6 grams of fat, 2 grams of saturated fat, 0 carbs, 8 grams of protein. And then this one is a lower calorie option and a lower fat option. So for a serving, and the serving size here is the same. It's 50 calories, 1 grams of fat, 0 fat, saturated fat, 10 grams of carbs, 1 fiber, 1 sugar, and that sugar is added sugar, and then 1 gram of protein. They also have different flavors in this one as well. So I got the Italian herb one. And even still, when I looked at the other breadcrumbs that was around it, compared to like the normal breadcrumbs, this is still lower calorie and lower carb. Laughing Cow cheese. I know I talked about dairy, but, and I normally get the light, but I just so happened to turn it around and look at the macros, which is why it's important to turn your food around and look at your food label. These are the same calories as the light one. So if you want something with a little bit of flavor, garlic and herb. I got 2 new salad dressings, Skinny Curl, which is like an OG salad dressing. They came out with like these newer bottles that are made with avocado oil. And so normally their salad dressings are like 5 calories. But this one is 25 calories, 2 grams of fat, 2 carbs, 1 sugar alcohol, 0 protein. So I got the classic Caesar and I got the zesty balsamic. I think they had a couple other flavors. The Caesar one is 30 calories and 3 grams of carbs. So that's the difference. So I can't wait to try these out. Like, I tend to eat more greens as spring is coming. I noticed that about myself, and this is why it's important to like pay attention to your body. What is your body like telling you? What are some things that you are noticing? So like with springtime, with me being a spring baby, and you know, like spring gives rebirth, renew, like everything. And so I tend to eat more greens and salads during this phase. And so I wanted some salad dressing. So here we are. And I just got, so I can start making infused water. I got some mint leaves, some ginger, some lime, some watermelon, and some decaf espresso, instant espresso. I didn't even know. Y'all know I do the instant coffee, but I didn't know they had instant espresso. So I got the decaf one, but I'm also going to pick up the regular one as soon as I can find it. But I just wanted to show y'all some of the like new little products that I've came across, you know, that list, that grocery list. And maybe I should make it into an ebook so that when I do find new things, I can just like, you know, put it on the list and it can be re-downloadable, because I'm not going to keep filming like new videos. I'm not going to keep filming new videos. But yeah, so let me know if you would be interested in like a free ebook version of the grocery list that I already did. As I was saying, for the workout, I changed my workout just a little bit, just my weight training routine just a little bit. On Mondays, instead of it being quads, it's going to be hammies. And I'm also going to add a little bit more glutes to it. So today is the day that I need to go ahead and do that. There is no runs today. I won't be doing any runs today. I will just be focused on, I upped my steps. Instead of doing 10,000 steps, I'm doing 12,000 steps. If you watch I think I discussed it in the 90-day weight loss plan video. I'll link it in the cards above. I think I discussed it in that video, but I talked about, in one of my recent weight loss tip videos, I talked about how, I think it's the World Health Organization. They said like, for just a regular person, somebody who is at a normal healthy weight, that's not looking to lose weight, that you should be moving your body at a moderate pace for 150 minutes per week just to keep like your body healthy, period. So if you're looking to lose weight, then you need to be at 300 minutes of moderate activity per week, or I think it's 150 of vigorous activity per week. So I'm on a cut. I'm still trying to lose some weight. So y'all know I have the Garmin watch. And in my Garmin watch, I used to have my intensity minutes on the app be 150. I upped that to 300. And then while the WHO organization doesn't give out like how many steps you should get in per day, the standard, again, for a already healthy person is 10,000. So if you are looking to lose weight, then you should up it to 12,000. So I upped my steps on my app to 12,000. Okay, so for my workout split, which includes my running and my weight training, Mondays are going to be hamstring days, no running, 12,000 steps. Tuesdays are back and biceps with a 3-mile zone 2 heart rate run. Wednesdays is either a rest day from the gym or it can be core training, which essentially is still a rest day for the rest of my body, even if I do core. And it's going to also be speed interval. So that's another run day. Thursdays is going to be glutes and shoulders. And that is going to be a cross training day. So I'll either do the elliptical or the rower or the bicycle. But I still need to get my 12,000 steps in. Friday is going to be another run day, which is going to be a 5-mile zone 2 heart rate run plus triceps and chest for the gym. And then Saturdays is going to be a quad only leg day, no run, but we're doing 12,000 steps. And then Sundays is going to be either a rest day from the gym or core. And that is going to be my long run day. So like anything above 8 miles pretty much. Yeah, I think I like the sound of that. For my calories, my new calories, I decided to take it week by week to see if there's any adjustment that needs to be made. And I figured out my calorie deficit. I already did a video on this. It's with the TDEE. So I'll link that video in the cards above of how you can figure out your calorie deficit. But my current weight is 165.8. So using the TDEE, I decided that I wanted to be in a 500 calorie deficit now. I was working my way up to it because I was sitting at 300 for a good minute. Then I bumped up to 400. Now I'm at 500 and I'm just going to stay at 500 until for some time. Maybe I'll hit my goal weight, maybe not, but I'll give it a couple months. I'll probably give it for this next 3 months, this next quarter. But yeah. And so that means my new calorie intake is going to be 1,786 calories. For my protein, it's at 150 grams, which is my goal weight. My fat is still going to be low at 54 grams. And then my carbs is 175 grams. And then some little micronutrients that I pay attention to. Saturated fat is going to be low at 12 grams. I'm going to keep my cholesterol at 300, sodium at 2,300, and my fiber is at 25, while sugar is at 50. And then, of course, I'm going to keep my water intake at 88 ounces because that's pretty much half of my body weight. So that's what I am shooting for. So that is the update with my workout routine and split and my calories. I also said not only am I going to be making sure I'm staying on top of it with logging my food and, you know, my calorie deficit and all that stuff and getting my movement in, I need to start paying attention and staying on top of my supplements. So since I haven't intaked anything, today is going to be a hard day to do everything that I just said because I'm already starting the day off at 12 o'clock. And I know this about myself. When I start the day late with both my water and my eating, it's hard to catch up by the end of the night because I go to bed pretty much at like 8, 9. So I'm going to have to make all of my meals like high protein, all of the things. So let's start with my actual supplements for the day. I'm going to do my bariatric vitamins, which is my calcium and my vitamin D3. If you didn't know, I had weight loss surgery, so I take bariatric specific vitamins. Before I eat anything, I like to make sure I'm getting at least 16 ounces of water in. So that's what we're going to work on while I do cook my breakfast. But while I get my water in, a new supplement I'm taking is creatine. This is just the one that I had in my house. I take creatine because it's supposed to help with building your muscle mass, especially because I do weight train 5 times per week. And I do have a ton of loose skin after losing 125 pounds, which I have a loose skin tour video. I'll link it in the cards above. And since we're pretty much in April, it's March 31st. By the time you see this, we'll be in April. I am due for my next Dexa Scan with body spec. I do that on Monday, the 7th. So y'all end up seeing that, but that will tell me like if I've been doing a good job at staying on track with my weight training and staying on top of my protein intake. Like I know my weight isn't shifting. And this is why I talk about the importance of tracking your weight loss in other ways. I also have another video talking about the different ways I track my weight loss journey. But the Dexa Scan is like my #1 way because it tells me that I'm building muscle and that I'm losing fat mass and body fat percentage, which is something that I'm actively working on. because I know in that loose skin video, I talked about my plans for plastic surgery, but it's not going to happen now because I'm really focused on cutting my body fat percentage. I'm dropping a lot of knowledge in this video for y'all, this vlog today. So it's going to be a chatty one, but it's just filled with a lot of updates and, you know, connecting all the pieces together, because this isn't just a weight loss journey for me. This is an overall wellness journey, and I'm focused on several things at the same time. But yeah, I get my Dexa scans done monthly through Body Spect. I'll have some information in the description for y'all, because I think I talked about it in my last weigh-in video, but there'll be a new updated weigh-in video. But yeah, I'm gonna take my creatine, and I'm also going to take my green supplement from Clean Simple Eats. I absolutely love their greens. This is the sweet lemon flavor, and it doesn't have like that thick green grassy taste to me. So I'm gonna throw that in my morning water. Just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I have such a hard time with getting my micronutrients in through fruits and vegetables. Y'all know I try to make sure I get at least 2 servings of fruit in and 3 servings of vegetables. Most of the time I barely do that. And if you can get more in, then that's even better. So the green supplement is a way of me to at least hit the bare minimum and get more in if I can per day. Ooh, the lemon one is so good. The lemon one is so good. I'm having a hard time figuring out my favorite flavor. I bought their mix box, and it comes with 5 different flavors. The tropical one is good. The peachy one is good. And now I'm doing the sweet lemon. I still have the green apple and the raspberry lemonade left. So good. And y'all can save 10% off your order with Clean Simple Eats with my code Janae. So I do throw my supplements into my FitnessPal, which is the app that I use to track my weight loss and all that stuff in my food, because there is a section where it has nutrients in here. So if you're low on nutrients through food, but you are taking your vitamins and stuff like that, like it will at least show you if you're getting closer to what is recommended. So just a little tip if you're not doing that already. Okay, I figured out something to eat, and it ain't gonna be the most appetizing thing. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's not gonna be the most appetizing thing, but it's about to be 1 o'clock and I need to eat something. So we're gonna do rice. We're gonna do some sticky rice, and I'm gonna do this entire can of chicken. It's like 3.5 servings. It will push me over, knock a good dent into my protein goals. This will knock a good dent into my carb goals. I'm going to have this, to make it taste good though, I'm going to have this with some tzatziki that I made last night. And I don't even think I have any vegetables. I need to go back to the store. I need to go back to the store. I need to go back to the store. I'm always at the grocery store. I'm always at the grocery store. What, babe? Is it raining? Drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe. Spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind. Hold her hand. And don't believe a lie. You understand me. Walk her down the valley. Pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. A little cheat code for you guys, especially if you are a hot sauce lover and you need to get your water intake in. This is what I do. I put hot sauce on everything. I always have, but this will make me drink more water. Just saying. And this meal is definitely putting a dent in it. It's 579 calories, 63 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat, and 74 grams of carbs, which I need for, leg day, high protein, high carbs. Not the most appetizing, but sometimes every meal is not going to be okay. Every meal is not going to be the picture perfect. Is getting the point done, right? Yeah. We are off to the grocery store to get quite a few things, actually. So let's head on into the commissary. Let me drink some water. Right now. The blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way.
I start to stutter when I speak. Try to stand up, my knees go weak. What's happening to me? In the dark, can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window, trying to stop for a sign. The reason why.
Alright. Commissary is done. Of course, it's raining. And I got me a sugar-free Red Bull. Even though I don't drink caffeine this late because I don't want it affecting my sleep. I was doing nothing but yawning in there. Did you see me yawn like 50 million times? Yeah. We're on our way to Costco now to get mostly produce stuff. p.m. 5:09 exactly, and I'm still eating the bowl from earlier. No workout. 4,000 steps. This is what I mean. This is why it is important to know yourself on this journey and for the rest of your life. It was so predictable. I knew if I started the day off late that this was going to be the outcome. And I ended up food shopping, ended up being out for hours. Like, I knew. It's the only thing I ate. I don't know what's been going on with my hunger lately. I just haven't been hungry. But I'm not going to the gym at this point. It's 5:10. I'm not going to the gym at this point. I'm 1/4, 2/4. About a halfway through my bottle of water. Haven't had any other stuff. I haven't been in the house. This is what I... Okay, let's do a grocery haul from Costco and the commissary. When we were leaving Costco, the lady was like, "Oh my God, such a healthy cart." You're damn right. You're damn right. It's a healthy cart. Microgreens, mangoes, spinach and more apples, some lettuce and asparagus, more Greek yogurt and my chicken strips, salmon and shrimp, bananas and cucumbers, carrots and grapes, a whole chicken because I knew I was not going to cook tonight. No sugar added vanilla ice cream. Now I saw this and they also have the carb balance, which I'm pretty sure I showed y'all this in the grocery haul, but a thought came to my head like, you know, obviously the protein ice cream exists, which is just milk and protein powder, but like, what if I just put the protein powder in this and then I can have it immediately? Like, the thought came to my head, so I'm going to test that out. I got some new pork rinds that I saw at the commissary from Rib Rack, and it is in the hot and spicy flavor. Same macros as Epic, and it's all clean ingredients, so I can't wait to try this. We got some steak, some 93% lean ground beef, as always, and Fairlife fat-free milk, unsweetened applesauce. This one is the Granny Smith, and then the cinnamon. My RX protein bars. I've been missing these forever. I wish I had a box of the strawberry. And then when I was at the commissary, I saw that they sold the Zoas. These are new flavors because Costco had a big box and I tried them and they were good. So this is the strawberry watermelon, wild orange, and then white peach. But then when we went to Costco, they have the Zoas again, but the box is like, it's all 3 different flavors. Like there was a mango, I think the white peach, and I think the strawberry watermelon was in there too. I can't remember the Costco one. I did find the espresso of the blonde coffee, the instant coffee from earlier. Costco has these steak bites. They also have like chicken bites and stuff. I did a Costco, like a high protein type of pickup. It's on my TikTok and Instagram, so check it out there. But I did pick up the steak bites. I picked up all of the berries. As always, we go through berries like crazy. And that is it. Everything else is like onesies, twosies of stuff for the rest of the family. And I'm going to try this now since I barely ate anything anyway. It's sweet. It's sweet but spicy. It says hot and spicy, but I don't know if it's the kick is at the end. You guys, I'm making protein brownies. Let's see how this goes. The recipe, of course, is going to be on my Instagram and TikTok, but I wanted to give y'all a sneak peek, and so far so good. So we will see. So what I did was use an entire box of the zero sugar brownie mix from Pillsbury. 1 cup, just 1 container of the Oikos Pro 20 grams of protein. Then, oh, I got chocolate all over it. I used just 1 single serving or 1 scoop of the chocolate brownie protein from Clean Simple Eats. And then I used just a cup of the Fairlife Elite 42 grams of protein, the chocolate one. So 240 milliliters. Mix that up and we'll see how this goes. I'm about to plug it into my FitnessPal to figure out the macros. I should be able to get, I don't know, 6 slices out of that. So I got dinner. It's just a half a serving of frozen broccoli, mac and cheese, Velveeta, the normal stuff, and a serving, which is 100 grams of the Costco whole chicken. So this is how they turned out. I cut them up into 9, and they're pretty thick slices. Look at that right there. It's a good square. So I plugged all of these into my FitnessPal. Let me give you the macros. So for a serving of 9, each brownie is 168 calories, 3.3 grams of fat. It has 35.7 grams of carbs, 4.4 grams of fiber, 0.9 grams of sugar, no added sugar, and it has 8.5 grams of protein. So I think this is a good option to have if you want to be able to give your family something and not make something like separate, because obviously we want our family to eat better too. Like, we don't want them to have a whole bunch of sugar, a whole bunch of fat, a whole bunch of, you know, just the most, while still enjoying things. And so this is something that I would feed to my family, but also there's room for it in my own diet. When I'm looking at my calories and macros for the day, I have room to have something like this. It's less than 200 calories. I have the carbs to spare, to be honest. And so while it's not high protein, it has protein in it and low to no sugar. So those are the things that I think about when I'm coming up with these recipes. Like, what will my family enjoy so I don't have to make double? But also, what will fit my calories, my macros, and honestly satisfy my sweet tooth. So, oh my God. Everyone did taste the batter, including my husband, who's Vicky, and said that it tastes good, even though he's like, I can taste that it's no sugar, blah, 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 blah. He said it still tastes good. So we will see. I'm going to pair it with either some no sugar added ice cream or maybe even just some fat-free whipped cream. Fat-free whipped cream actually sounds really good. And that will be dessert. Now I have dessert. And while I'm on this topic, y'all saw that my dinner was pretty normal. It was normal. And a lot of people ask me, they tend to ask me, like, how do you not cook separate meals? Again, this is why looking and tracking and counting and weighing is important on your weight loss journey, because you know, literally, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Weight loss is still calories in versus calories out, right? You know how many calories you have to spare. And I gave this example before about how you can technically eat fast food every day if you want to, as long as you're in a calorie deficit. Now, is it the most nutritional thing? No, of course not. But if we're talking about a calories in versus calories out aspect, then yeah, if it fits your calorie deficit, then technically you could. So with that being said, y'all saw what I ate. I didn't eat anything today. Like, I had the lunch breakfast bowl. I finished it when I came home after hours. I had a serving of those pork rinds. I ended up eating a serving of those pork rinds. And then I had dinner. I had a ton, actually, of calories to spare. And so with that being said, I can eat a normal dinner. Now, had I been on track with everything, I probably wouldn't have eaten that, because the macaroni alone was 370 calories. But like I said, I had everything to spare, and I still have room left, you guys. I still have 574 calories left, 47 grams of protein left, 26 grams of fat left, and 41 grams of carbs left. So you can make whatever fit. So that's why I'm going to be able to enjoy some dessert, because I have the macros and the calories to spare. So think about that. I know sometimes it's very annoying to have to calorie count, macro count, track things, but like, then you get to see. You get to see. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the data that you put in. So change your perspective around it, and it may help you out. We just hit the gym. Gym session complete. That was a good hammy day to make up for yesterday, because I was supposed to do that yesterday, and today was supposed to be back and bicep, but I'll do that tomorrow, since tomorrow's technically a rest day or just core. So I'll just do back and bicep tomorrow and add on core, since I'll be at the gym, and that should be able to make up for all of the sets that I was supposed to do. Babe, what you do? Legs and shoulders? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we both did a little leg day. That was good, but with these 5 a.m. sessions, I'd be forgetting sometimes to eat. And then once I lift, especially if it is a heavy day, like leg day, it dawns on me like, oh my God, you didn't eat. You didn't even grab a snack. And so I really need to stop doing that, because sometimes, like after a weight loss surgery, I get that reactive. I was suffering from reactive hypoglycemia when I worked out fasted, which is why I no longer work out fasted. But sometimes if I'm getting up this early, like I just forget because I'm not hungry. So I need to stop forgetting. I need to at least pack a protein bar with me, or bring it with me, or something. Just remember to bring something with me in the morning. That way, like, I can put something on my stomach other than my supplements and water. I think I told y'all that I was going to try out this energy packet from Clean Simple Eats, and I actually like it better than I do what is it called, like energy drinks, like the energy drink I did yesterday. It definitely woke me up. Like I felt the energy boost without getting like that heart palpitations feeling. I didn't particularly like this flavor though, the coconut lime. I didn't really care for it. But the energy part of it, like I feel like I still feel it. Like it's like a nice little, you know what I mean? And then the sweet greens flavor, I'm still working my way through the greens. This was the green apple. Enjoyed it. So I'm having a little morning snack. I'm just having a half a serving of this Nutrail granola. I absolutely love this granola. I've been eating it for years. I'm pretty sure I showed y'all in my little grocery list video. But there's no added sugar. It has some fiber, it has some protein in it, and it's low carb. And then I'm pairing that with the Chobani. I think I showed y'all this in the more recent vlog, how I discovered that Chobani now has no sugar added Greek yogurt cups. And this is their raspberry lemon flavor. Oh my God, this combo right here. So good. So sweet, so good. But sweet without the added sugar. Oops, I done fell for your way, baby. I know, girl, but and I know from the first time I seen your love, you got me, baby. Even though, girl, I know that I will fall for you, you got to know that everyone falls. Hi Hi guys, it's lunchtime. I feel like I've been very quiet today, but that's okay because I talked a lot yesterday. But it's just pita bread that I made. Y'all seen a million times before with homemade tzatziki, boneless skinless chicken thighs. I have some Greek olives, some pickled onions, and some microgreens on here. 52 grams of protein. Y'all, these appointments with these doctors, dentists, eye people is so booked out. She's like, yeah, our nearest appointment is June 3rd. I'm not going anywhere else. We only go to Walmart for our, appointments. But I should have made me my vision for sure hasn't changed. I don't need to go to, I don't need to get my eyes checked, at least not right now. I'm not going to worry about it. But she did say that she can get on a cancellation list. And we'll see if we'll get her in earlier. June 3rd is wild. Back home now, and I'm having a serving of the pork rinds. I'm a little hungry, but like not that hungry. And it's so close to dinner at this point. It's 4. Everyone falls in love sometime. I don't know about you, but it ain't a crime. If you let me love you, love you, love you, love you for a long time, baby. If you let me touch and if you let me love you to the morning. And here is dinner. You guys, I've been doing a really good job today with my fruits and vegetables. Every meal had vegetables in it. And then I had 2 servings of fruit. So I'm doing a really good job today. It's honestly probably going to be the last thing I eat, as that is a pretty big salad. I got 165 grams of protein and 70 grams of fat. So I'm over by 16. I'm also over by 15 for my protein. And then I'm at 105 grams of carbs. So I have 70 grams left. I don't trip too much on hitting my carb goal. As long as I hit my protein and try to keep my fat low. And hit my fiber, as long as I hit my fiber too for the day. And I do have 206 calories left for the day. If I do end up snacking on something, then I'll just make sure that it's carby to balance out the macros. And I got 36 grams of fiber, so if I stop right here. It's been a nice 2 days, but I think I'm going to end the vloggy vlog right here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon. That way you're notified every single time I post a new video. Make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram. On TikTok, I'm always hosting lives and answering your questions in a moment. If they don't end up banning us, because I heard we may get banned again on Friday. I don't know. And on Instagram, I'm super active in my stories. I do have a broadcast channel. They end up knowing the T's first, so make sure you follow me over there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.